The western part of our state is having a hard time staying in touch with the rest of the world. Communication is limited. I've been trying to speak with a man who lives in Weaverville, just north of Asheville. I finally touched base with him once he found steady service this morning. Roads turned into rivers.
That car from the previous video is up against the tree now.
Beside homes that are no longer a safe place to stay.
I just helped them get out. Their entire home's gone.
Weaverville is still without power. Resident Caleb Beasley says that's because crews have higher priorities.
Most of the services have been focused on rescue. I know above my road there were at least 200 people stranded for several days.
The river flowing near his home took over yards, roads, and homes.
The dam was going to break during the flooding, so they decided just to release the water instead of it breaking. I think there was an evacuation around 6 a.m., but it definitely didn't get everybody.
The strong current put people in harm's way.
My landlord and I used some rope and ratchet straps to tie a slack line across two trees and help this woman out of her house. The water was kind of coming under her foundation, so we were worried it was going to give and she would go with it.
Beasley is waiting for basic needs to be restored. In the meantime, life as he knew it on pause.
The things that you're used to in your day-to-day life are definitely not as accessible, but you just have to work with what you have, roll with the punches, and just kind of get the community back going again.
Now, Beasley told me over in Weaverville, there's only one grocery store that is open, and the lines are just very long. He also wanted to shout out one woman, and maybe somebody at home knows her, Camille Mace. He says she's the owner of a local restaurant named Wagon Wheel in Mars Hill, and apparently she's been feeding hundreds.
Oh my gosh.
What a saint.
Yeah, are you kidding me?
That's huge. And, and I mean, one grocery store, you can't keep that filled.
No.
You know what I mean? I'm sure it's empty half the time and they're waiting for another truck to try to get in. And as you said, the truck drivers have to go way north and an hour or two out of the way to get there.
Yeah, and so they did say it was the Publix in Weaverville that is open, but he believes they're probably just running off of a generator because they still don't have any power. He says, the one thing they're still working on is rescues. So, we often experience situations where we're out of power, not like people's lives actually in danger.
And not for that long, too. We might have 2 or 3 days, but they may be a month without power.
So now he's having a hard time. He said the hardest thing to get is fuel and then food, but they said a lot of people are out doing good things, giving back, cooking food, doing all that. So he said it's nice to see.
There's some good news in the middle of all this. All right, so many resources are available to Helene victims, including FEMA assistance, cleanup requests, unemployment assistance. There's so many. We've compiled a list with all the emergency information, and you can find it on our website, WFNYnews2.com. We can also send it to you if you just text the word Helene, that's Helene, to 336-379-5775.